Hello everyone, I'm Chatya. In this video, let's discuss about mass cultivation of algae in circular tubular column, raceway pond and pit methods. Circular tubular column system is a specialized bioreactor setup used for the large-scale cultivation of algae, ranges between 1.5 to 5 meters in height and 0.1 to zero point 0.5 in diameter, depending on the species and light penetration requirements. Column made of transparent glass, acrylic or plastic. Volume capacity varies from 10 to 500 liters per column, suitable for industrial use. Components of circular tubular column are transparent tubes, gas exchange system, mixing system, nutrient supply system, temperature control and harvesting outlet. Mass cultivation of algae by circular tubular method. System preparation, preparation of growth medium, inoculation, gas injection and circulation, light exposure, monitoring and maintenance, growth period and harvesting. Clean and sterilize tubular columns to ensure contamination-free environment and assemble all components. Prepare nutrient-rich medium for the algal strains requirements. Example, nitrogen, phosphorus and trace minerals. Sterilize the medium for high-value algae. Introduce a pre-cultured algae starter to the medium. Ensure uniform distribution across the tubular network. Inject carbon dioxide into the system to promote photosynthesis. Operate airlift pumps or circulation mechanisms to mix the medium, preventing sedimentation. Ensure uniform light penetration by adjusting tube arrangement or incorporating artificial lights if needed. Continuously monitor pH, temperature, dissolved oxygen and nutrient levels. Adjust carbon dioxide injection, light intensity and circulation speed as needed. Allow the algae to grow for 7 to 14 days depending on the strain and growth conditions. Separate the algae biomass from the medium using filtration, centrifugation or sedimentation. Wash the harvested biomass to remove residual media if needed. This image shows the mass cultivation of algae by circular tubular method. Raceway pond system is an open pond bioreactor shaped like a continuous oval or raised track designed for the large-scale cultivation of algae and is typically 15 to 30 cm deep to maximize light penetration. It consists of shallow loop flow channel where water and nutrients are circulated continuously to promote algae growth. Raceway ponds are made from concrete, plastic-lined earth or fiberglass. Components of raceway pond are shallow pond, paddle wheel, inlet and outlet, carbon dioxide injection system and sunlight. Mass cultivation of algae by raceway pond method. Construction and setup, filling with growth medium, inoculation, mixing and circulation, sunlight management, monitoring, growth period and harvesting. Build a shallow raceway pond with a depth of 20 to 30 cm lined with concrete or plastic to prevent seepage. Install paddle wheel to ensure uniform mixing. Fill the pond with water and add nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and micronutrients and mix thoroughly. Add starter culture of algae to the pond. Distribute it evenly using the paddle wheel. Operate the paddle wheel continuously to keep the algae suspended and ensure exposure to light. Optimize pond placement to maximize sunlight exposure. Use shading nets or adjust water levels to prevent overheating. Regularly monitor temperature, pH, nutrient concentration and algal density. Allow algae to grow over 10 to 14 days depending on environmental conditions and the algal strain. Stop paddle wheel allowing algae to settle naturally or use flocculants. Remove biomass using sieves, screens or centrifuges. Wash and dehydrate harvested algae for further processing. This picture shows mass cultivation of algae by Raceway pond method. Pit method is a traditional and cost-effective open pond system used for large-scale algae cultivation. Shallow to moderately deep pits, typically 0.5 to 1.5 meters deep, are dug in the ground. In pit method, stirred manually by well action or using air bubbling systems to prevent sedimentation. Components of pit method are pit or depression, nutrient medium, aeration system, light source and covers or nets. Mass cultivation of algae by pit method, site selection and preparation, filling with growth medium, inoculation, aeration and mixing, sunlight management, monitoring and maintenance, growth period and harvesting. Identify a location with sufficient sunlight and minimal contamination risk. Excavate a pit. Line the pit with plastic sheets or compacted clay to retain water. Fill the pit with water and add nutrients. Fertilizers such as urea, phosphates or micronutrient mixes. Mix the solution thoroughly. Introduce the algae starter culture to the medium, stir manually or mechanically. Aeration is optional. Achieved through bubbling systems or manual stirring to prevent stagnation. Ensure that pit receives adequate sunlight for photosynthesis. Install shading nets if excessive sunlight causes overheating. Check water levels and nutrient concentration periodically. Remove debris or unwanted organisms to prevent contamination. Allow algae to grow for 10 to 20 days depending on the strain and environmental conditions. Use settling techniques such as filtration or sieves to separate algae. Dry the harvested biomass for desired applications. This picture shows the mass cultivation of algae by pit method. Thank you for watching.